What's going on, guys? It's Easy. Just thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update what we're up to, what's to come, things that are going on in the next month or so.
What's the status?
First thing I'm going to mention
casualties?
is, of course, EGX London next month.
Alpha team, lay down some
I am going
fire
to,
for the flag.
and I'll be there probably Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, if any of you guys want to hang out or whatever,
Just up ahead, but he's hurt
let
bad.
me know.
You gotta get him out.
Copy that. I'll take point.
The gameplay that's playing in the background is actually Resident Evil 6 as part of this Redfield campaign. I believe this is Act 2 or something like that, I can't remember.
Captain, over
This is
here.
the part where I actually seriously feel I look right at him and crawl in the other direction because I'm just randomly using keyboard and mouse rather than controller. Sometimes with certain games I just find it so much easier using a controller than KBM, but that's just me. So yeah, EGX, there's a lot of games confirmed, but there's a lot of games that haven't been confirmed that I would have expected to be. So far you've got the likes of Alien Isolation, Hardline, Borderlands, Driver Club, Elite, Forza, Halo, Evil Within, War Thunder, and a whole bunch of Res Dead as well, if you really want that, to be honest with you.
How are you doing, Finn?
But there is
How's our injured
a
friend?
lot there.
Still with us.
So far, no mention of
Alpha team,
Call of
come in.
Duty,
There's an old
so I don't know
T-42
if that's
tank
going to be
moving
there or
on your
not.
position.
We'll just have to kind
Looks
of wait
like
and
it's
see
had
for
some
that one, really.
modifications.
But you know, just wait and see. I'll be updating on Twitter what's there and what isn't. For you guys that can't make it, and for anybody that can, you know, have fun.
I'm gonna need a bigger gun.
See what you can do with it, really.
If you draw the tank out of position,
And you know,
I can take care of that
let me know
truck.
what you think of it as well, because like I want to know your thoughts on the event. I want to know what games you're going to be playing, what games you want to see there. You know, maybe some haven't been confirmed that you think might actually be there anyway. Maybe some you're looking forward to getting after playing it there. Who knows? You know, just let me know, because it'll be nice to hear what you guys want. Yeah. So, other than that, yeah, I've been pretty busy lately, so I haven't been uploading a lot, as you all pretty much know. But hopefully now I should be hopefully getting back to recording again regularly, hopefully, especially with the new series that's coming up called Nostalgia, which if any of you keep an eye on my Twitter, you probably would have noticed a link to my website that went up talking about it. Basically it's a new series that I'm doing. I'm going to be starting off with a little help from some friends and hopefully some other YouTubers, but I also want you guys to take part as well. The reason it's called Nostalgia is basically it's going to be an interview-based series. Like I say, starting off with a few friends, where we're basically going to be talking about the kind of games that we got started on playing. So, like, and I'm hoping for the most part to do it with gameplays of the most recent versions of old classic games. So I'm talking like games like Resident Evil, Tomb Raider, Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty if you want a Call of Duty gameplay. There's tons and tons of games out there that we could use, and unfortunately I don't have them all, but you know, I'm quite happy to use other people's gameplays if they want me to do that, and you know, have that playing in the background. Maybe you've got a decent Call of Duty gameplay or something that you know you want me to show, then I'll do that. If you want me to do that while you know, I'm doing that,
meet me up on top.
I'm doing the series over the top, and we're talking about various games, the games that YouTubers first started to upload, stuff like that. I do have at least 3 or 4 different people that are all going to be doing interviews with me, so that'll be pretty cool. You know, I mean, I started playing, I think one of the first games I ever played, I think was the original Grand Theft Auto, like Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, and London. I had all 3, then I got Resident Evil 2, as well as the Tomb Raider games, Gran Turismo, the original one, which initially kind of did my head in because I hated driving games. I didn't have the patience for them. But it's, you know, we're going to be talking about how far games have come as well, because I think there's a lot to be said of like kind of the basics that have been taken from the older versions, and then they've made like obviously the newer versions. Like you've got Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil's always been a third-person zombie shooter. It's the way it's always been, but over the time they've kind of obviously developed the graphics as consoles and, you know, new generations have come out. But not only that, what they've done is they've kind of kept the third-person aspects and then made the most of it. So they've like improved the storylines. They've made whole new stories that can go absolutely anywhere. Like Resident Evil 6 one, for example, has 4 different campaigns, each with 2 different players. Like in this you see it's Pierce and Chris Redfield. Now obviously Chris Redfield's a classic player right from the very start of the game. He was in the very first Resident Evil, back in the mansion. You know, he was the original Resident Evil character, so it's good to see him in it. You've then got Leon Kennedy, who was in Resident Evil 2. Ada Wong, who's another popular character. In this one you've actually got Sherry and Jake. Sherry obviously being the small child out of Resident Evil 2, so it's nice how they brought her into it. You know, as you can see, I just kind of like, yeah. This guy was just kind of weird, so I just thought I'd open up on him with a 9mm, as you do. But so yeah, I think, you know, it's good that they're bringing all characters in and, you know, keeping them incorporated in the storyline. And like I say, they've actually, the way they've done it with the zombies and stuff, like they're bringing out new variations of them, and I think that's quite interesting because it's good. It's nice to see you not just battling the same old enemies constantly. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're into like your Call of Duty, obviously you're pretty much shooting each other anyway, so you know a lot of some things never really change. But when you're playing a game that's based around the campaign, then you want to see new things, and that's what you want to see with Resident Evil. You want to see new enemies that you can take on, and there's a couple towards the end of this video where I'm just like, what the hell? You know, I'm just like, how the hell am I supposed to kill this thing? You know, how do you expect me to do that? I don't even know why I paused it right there. I don't remember what I was doing. Apparently I forgot I was recording, so for that little bit I apologize. Holy crap, what the hell am I doing? Oh, there we go.
We've got to keep this bridge
Don't
secure
remember
until
what I
Finn
was
gets
doing.
back.
I do apologize for that. I don't actually remember doing that. I completely forgot that was in there. But oops, never mind. But look at this. You've actually got parachute zombies. What the hell is that about? That's what I'm talking about with like new enemies. I mean, the zombies in this are called in this campaign you've got the Joavo, which are basically like weapon crazed zombies. They carry everything from machetes right up to fucking great big 50 cal LMGs. I was like, what the hell? And as you can see, they're jumping out of airplanes and trying to blow up bridges and take you out with railguns. So yeah, you got to kind of stay on top of it with this one. And then you got the big dudes that are coming up a little later on. You see I get like effed up pretty good from one of them, as I'm trying to take out 2 big frickin' anti-air guns. I went on a kind of suicide run here. I was like, I need ammo, so I'm gonna run around and try and collect some. One thing I like to do, I like to run and gun. I like to run the hell around and shoot everything that moves. And that's one reason why I love Resident Evil. That's why I've always loved Resident Evil.
I'm at the bottom of the ladder, sir.
Yeah, going back to what I was saying, the Nostalgia series, you know, I've got interviews with Dr. Sanchez, Benta2595, and, you know, a couple of other guys lined up who I'm not going to mention right away. I'm going to wait until the interviews are done and the videos go live. I'm not 100% sure exactly when all those videos are going to go live. I'm hoping to do at least a couple a week. So, but there's a prime example of one with a great big LMG. Yeah, thanks for that.
We need to cut off the reinforcements.
So,
I want you to blow the bridge.
Yes, sir.
yeah, you know, there is a lot we can do. I saw it in the Eurogamer magazine, like online. I noticed that they were actually remaking some of the old Resident Evil games in 1080p. And I thought that was a great idea because some of the old Resident Evil games, the original ones, like Resident Evil 1, 2, Resident Evil Nemesis, you know, Resident Evil 4. I think Resident Evil 4 was actually the one that I remember seeing that they were actually talking about at the time. But I'd love to see like a sort of reimagined version of Resident Evil 1 2 more than anything, because obviously they were the original starters. They were the ones that got everybody hooked on this game, and you know, I would love for them to kind of keep the actual game itself, but just kind of improve upon the gameplay. So if you imagine the whole story from Resident Evil 1 and 2, like the way it is, but just bring the gameplay back to this, basically. So,
Captain, we've got a railway gun in play.
you know, like, rather than having that static camera that just only changes position every so often, like, literally just stick with the over-the-shoulder view, bring that into it, and then bye-bye. That's basically just a railway-mounted artillery piece, also known as a railway tank. But yeah, as I was saying, like Resident Evil 2, but like in this style, I think would actually be pretty awesome because it'd kind of give you a whole new look of Raccoon City, and that's why I'd like to see 1 and 2 remade in this sort of old over-the-shoulder third-person version. I think that'd be pretty cool. As for other games, if you notice, I actually skip through the cutscenes because sometimes sorry, I got rid of them. So yeah, this is one of the big news I was telling you about. Like that thing, there's Sherry on my right hand side, and Jake.
Over here.
I mean, I was running around there. I was like, okay, where the hell am I going? That thing just kind of like. If you do not run and hide, that thing is going to wreck your day. There is no doubt about it. He is going to F you. You know what I mean? And it's just like, what the hell? I actually started to run out of bullets. I was like, oh crap. Again. Now, believe it or not, this is actually on like one of the earlier, easier difficulties, which absolutely amazed me because I just, like, I couldn't believe that sometimes, like, certain parts of the game I found a little difficult just because I couldn't figure out exactly what it was I was supposed to do. Like, trying to kill this goddamn thing. I mean, like, look, I'm like walking around just shooting the hell out of it, and it's just like, what exactly am I supposed to do? You know, so I'm unloading, wasting ammo, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll just keep shooting at it. What I didn't realize was you're actually supposed to run up to it, press a button, and climb onto it. Which you'll see I discover in a moment. And I'm like, oh, so that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Well, look, I actually do it by accident. I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. Oh, wait. So that's what I've got to do. And yep, get that bit. Yep, nice one. Thank you. Take a spike into whatever the hell that is above your head. Pull a spike out of him, stick it back in him. Why not? So it's just like taking a knife off somebody's belt and sticking it into his neck. It's kind of doable. Oh, by the way, if you ever play this game and you see that black sludge that he turns into, stay the hell away from it, because it will kill you. I didn't actually think it'd do me any harm. I was like, ooh, actually I'll back off and wait for this bit. At this point I was just kind of sat there like, okay, can you hurry up and disappear please? At this point I'm just kind of like, you know, I'll just use hand-to-hand combat. But yeah, so, you know, let me know what games you guys would want me to talk about during nostalgia.
Just need a little more
you know,
time.
If you'd like me to do an interview with you and, you know, actually talk to you about the games that you like and, you know, the games that you played and stuff like that, drop me a message here on YouTube or hit me up on Twitter. It's usually the best two places, or you can even hit me up on Facebook. Just search Easy Gaming, you will find me. So yeah, you could do that. And yeah, I'd be happy to hear from you. You know, I'm always looking for new and more people to interview, because it doesn't matter whether you're a big YouTuber or not. Like, even if you're just getting started. I mean, I don't have many subscribers, but I do it anyway because I enjoy doing it. So you know, if you wanna like, you know, get into a call, we'll talk about some games, we'll get a gameplay going. You know, I'm even looking for people to do live comms at the same time with. So if that's something you want to do, then, you know, give me a shout. We'll try and sort something out. I got no problem with that. And I'm getting shot in shit right now. That's some big ass machine gun. Gotta go take care of his ass, because, you know, I don't like being shot at with big ass machine guns. Look at this guy. Just machete in his hand, and I just like, yep, come on, bring it. Run around the corner and he's waiting for me. Yeah, great. But yeah, I mean, I'll be updating a lot from EGX, that's for sure. I mean, the entire 3 days I'm going to be in London. I will be updating regularly with vlogs while I'm down there. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get any actual gameplays for you guys. One of the games I will be playing will be Battlefield Hardline, because I did play the beta. If you look at my channel, there is actually a little review on there of the beta. But as I say in it, like, I want to see a lot more of the game before I decide whether or not I'm going to pre-order it, because I don't know, it didn't really seem like there was enough to it, like, when I played the beta, and it seemed like they did have to do a lot more, because to be honest, it seemed, as other people have also said, like, it seems more like a DLC for Battlefield 4 than it does an actual standalone game. And, you know, that means that they are going to have to do a lot of work on it, because, you know, if you don't work on a game properly, and, you know, you just kind of reskin an old game and call it a new game, then people are going to stop buying new games. So, you know, but I'm hoping they have brought a lot more to it. I mean, the basic gameplay feels virtually the same as Battlefield 4. And also kind of similar to Battlefield 3 as well. I mean, I know it's the Battlefield series. I know it's the Battlefield series, but, you know, Battlefield 3 and 4 don't actually play the same. I noticed that was one of the first things that I noticed when I started playing Battlefield 4. No, there isn't a lot of Battlefield 4. In fact, I don't think there's any Battlefield 4 footage on apart from the campaign, I think. Yeah, I started playing the campaign. But, you know, it's like, there's actually a lot you can do with games like that. You just kind of got to decide which way you want to go with it. As for games coming out soon, I definitely want to play the new Alien Isolation. That is one game I do definitely want to play, because, you know, I love the old Alien films, I love the games. And, you know, I know a few people that want me to play this so that they can find out what it's like, so it's worth buying. And, you know, like, all the games that I play, I'll be taking notes on after I finish playing them. And then in the evening of each day that I'm there, so it'll be Friday night, the Saturday night, and then the Sunday night before I get on my train, I'm going to basically upload an update from my phone. So, you know, don't expect it to be amazing quality. But I'm going to upload an update, just give you guys an idea of what I played most, what I thought of the games, what I thought could be added to the games, you know, things like that, which of the games I'm looking forward to, which ones I might actually get. To be honest, out of all of them, I'm probably only most likely to get either Battlefield or Alien. What I've actually seen available so far.
One gun left.
I will try to make a note of, well, I'll try and inform you guys of the actual full list of games that are there. Because I'll pick up a program stuff, I'll let you know exactly what's there.
Only one to go.
You know, I'd love to maybe catch up with some of you guys down there, that'd be pretty awesome. You know, we could get together, I'm quite happy to, you know, do little deals with people, you know, stuff like that, because you know, that's what EGX is all about. It's all about gaming. It's all about getting together as gamers, and you know, just having a good time. That's what it's all about. So you know, I'm hoping a few of my friends are going to be down there anyway. So you know, we're going to be hanging around doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Probably going out drinking anyway. So if you see me on the Saturday and I have a raging hangover, you know, I'm not going to tell you to go away. Just make sure you're not like shouting at me, because that'll just hurt my ears and my head. Because when I drink, it drinks a lot. I don't drink very often, but when I do, I drink a hell of a lot. But you know, it's kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I did go last year, but last year at the time I was actually a competitive Call of Duty player, which didn't really last long, but I was looking forward to trying out. At the time it was actually Call of Duty Ghosts, and I was looking forward to trying it out and kind of seeing how the gameplay was, and I didn't actually like it initially, but I do apologize for me yawning, guys. It is 20 to 3 in the morning. I'm recording this because I've been to work all day, so I'm just kind of getting this information out there for you guys so that you guys know what's going on and know what to expect. So, you know, I'm hoping to get a lot uploaded. I'm going to be doing other uploads as well as my nostalgia series. I've got Wolfenstein: The New Order, hopefully going live soon. I'm going to upload a couple of episodes of that. There's going to be some more Resident Evil, probably a little bit of Tomb Raider, a game called Bound by Flame that I've been playing. There's actually a few games that I want to show you guys. Watch Dogs I might upload a little more of. I'm probably going to be uploading some DayZ at some point. Splinter Cell Blacklist I might upload a couple of random bits for. So, you know, who knows, we'll just kind of like see where things take us, and you know, I'm just gonna kind of record and upload like crazy using various different games, and just basically just find relatively interesting and, you know, interactive commentaries, because I want you guys to interact with me as much as possible, because the more you guys interact, the more I get motivated to actually do them, you know. So, you know, don't be afraid to actually kind of talk to me, you know, like hit me on Twitter, Facebook, on YouTube. You know, most messages and comments I'll actually reply to. The only time generally I won't reply is if I don't actually see them, because sometimes I don't get notified for comments. So if I don't reply to your comment right away, you know, it's not because I'm trying to ignore you or anything, it's just because I haven't been notified for it. So if that happens, I apologize. I hope it doesn't happen, because, you know, I do like talking to you guys. So yeah, this is actually the big dude I was saying about that actually killed me, because I was just unloading on him and I thought, I couldn't remember how I actually got on top of him, and I wasn't sure whether I was supposed to do this the same way, and I couldn't figure out how to get up there. It turns out that if I actually look behind me, there's a grip hole in the ground, and I can get up that way. Who knew? Well, that was shocking. Now, look, this actually did me no good. All it did was waste ammunition. All I can say is, when you're playing a game like this, make sure you're paying attention to what's going on, because you may actually learn something, and you may figure out how to kill something that size. Something I didn't figure out right away. It's kind of stupid actually, because I already killed one of those things. I couldn't remember how to kill it, and it was only a few seconds before. I was like, I just killed one of these, how did I do it? And I couldn't work out how I'd actually done it. Which is kind of stupid, really. But you know, these things happen. What can you do? But yeah, I mean, if you guys have got any games, mostly single player games, because I don't do a lot of multiplayer these days, because I don't really have the time. But like I said, I will be playing some DayZ. I'm not quite sure what other games. I mean, I'm going to be playing Watch Dogs, Splinter Cell, definitely Wolfenstein. I'm going to be playing some of that. So, but that's one game I'm looking forward to playing actually. I haven't started playing it yet. I'm probably going to record it right from the start. So expect some of that over the next maybe few days. Want to get started on Nostalgia, get the first episode up, not sure who I'm going to be interviewing with it, but that'll be interesting to see. You know, interested to hear their thoughts and stuff like that. Be sure to check out my website, guys, because pretty much everything I post on YouTube goes on my website. All my Twitter, my photos, videos, everything kind of goes on my website as well as individual places, right? But my website has everything there, and this is where I fail and actually get killed. There we go. No, sorry, dude. Not today. Time to get eaten. I wasn't actually sure what happened. Oh no, he didn't kill me. I thought he did, but he didn't. I thought he actually killed me that night. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, like everything goes through my website. My website is easy.sorclan.net. The reason for that is because I am a part of a great guys called Sorclan. You know, their link will be in the description because they're a great bunch of guys. You know, and if you jump into their TeamSpeak, which I believe is ts3.sorgaming.net, that'll be in the description as well. So, you know, if you do jump into TeamSpeak at all, you know, just kind of let them know that you saw it on my channel. The only thing really I can advise you to do, like links to all their servers and stuff like that are all on the website, on their website, which is sorclan.net. If you head onto that, you know, you can get a great idea of what the clan's about a little bit, like what games we play, stuff like that. I mean, a lot of it's like all PC games, so you got like All Is Light, Daisy, they do a lot of COD 4 and Battlefield 3, because we have our own Daddy Box for various games. We're always welcoming new members to the clan. You know, it's not really so much a clan anymore, it's more a gaming community. So, you know, feel free to jump in there, leave us a message. We're a great bunch of guys, and, you know, there's people of all ages in there, so, you know, there's always someone you can have fun with. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much everything I think I've covered. My links to Facebook and Twitter are already on my YouTube, so, and I think my website is as well, so, you know, check those out. Let me know what you think. Anything you think I could add to my website, let me know. And yeah, you know, I hope to hear from you guys soon. This video is kind of coming to an end now. It's pretty much done. In fact, I think that's actually when I die is right as the video ends. Yeah, there you go. There you go, that's where it ends. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Peace.
Good job, Alpha.